Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Titanic Adventure Out of Time. This is a 1996 first-person adventure game with a point-and-click interface. In this game we play as disgraced Secret Service agent Frank Carlson, seeking redemption for a failed mission on the doomed ocean liner. So the game's not really well known, but it has gained a cult following since its release. I myself have only ever met two people who played it, and one was my next door neighbour back in the late 90s, so guess how I was introduced to it. This game is particularly impressive as the developers recreated most of the actual ship for the players to move around in, and there is a tour button you can see here on the main menu. This allows us to free roam the ship without the gameplay, but it doesn't really offer anything in the way of story. Anyway, let's jump straight into the game and make a start.
Once again, today's top stories. London has endured another night
So we start in
of German
1942
bombing. Most damage was concentrated in the East End.
in a dingy London
The
apartment.
RAF has struck
We use the
enemy
arrow keys to
aerodromes in Le
look
Havre
around and
the
move.
Low Countries.
And there's
In
just a few little
Russia,
bits we can
further
interact
German losses
with in
are
here just to
reported
kind of give us a
around
bit of a
Leningrad.
little backstory. So that's our letter of termination from the Secret Service.
See here, this isn't about your dedication. Pringle certainly attests to your loyalty. No, your dismissal stems from the Titanic mission. That failure can no longer be ignored, especially now. I am sorry, but someone must shoulder the blame. The service, you understand. We can't be held responsible.
As always, denying all responsibility. That's a ticket for the Hindenburg. Tarot card, death.
In today's top stories, London has endured another night of German bombing. Most damage was concentrated in the East End. The RAF has struck enemy aerodromes in Le Havre and the Low Countries.
That's
In
our landlady.
Russia, further German losses are reported around Leningrad. In Asia, the American fortress at Corregidor is still defiant, but Japanese forces are reported nearing the Burmese oil fields. And that concludes the news summary. We now return you to our music program.
Sounds like an air raid.
The past, forever locked in regret. But what if the past could be changed? "30 years have come and gone since the night that saw the end of the world, my world. The service needed someone on the Titanic. They chose me. I was to wait for a signal from my contact, so I remained in my cabin. I left only once. Georgia was on board. And that's when it came. There'd be no second chance. It was Sunday, April 14th. Too late, you see, for the Titanic, for me. What if I'd met with my contact, prevented disaster? What if the past could be changed? What then?
So the historians among you will notice that this is the night that the Titanic sank. We're just a couple of hours until it hits the iceberg. So this is our room. for our cabin. It's quite a nice cabin, to be fair. And we've got a knock at the door.
Good evening. I am Smethels, your steward, and, if I may say so, it is good to see you up and about. You've been in your cabin the whole voyage. A touch of the mal de mer, was it?
So what you'll notice is all the characters in this game are played by real actors. These are real photographs that they obviously took of these people as they were dressed up. And they all stare at you quite weirdly, like this guy with his raised eyebrow that seems to be permanently raised. And we have a choice with the dialogue, but pretty much all leads to the same kind of conversation, really. So what's mal de mer?
Seasickness can be quite unpleasant, especially if it's one's first crossing. Since you haven't been out of your cabin, may I instruct you on how to get assistance while on board the Titanic?
No, I don't need any help.
Very well. Your correspondence. 2,200 on board, and they all want messages delivered promptly. Even if it is 1912, and the Titanic, the most advanced means of sea conveyance ever devised, I still have only 2 hands.
Meet me by the electric camel now, PP.
2,200. Here, a map of the ship for you. Compliments of the White Star Line. I have taken the liberty of indicating your cabin, C-73. Of course, on a Sunday evening at this hour, there won't be many people out. Will there be anything else?
Who is PP?
A young lady. A most insistent young lady.
What is the electric camel?
The electric camel? An exercise device. They say it is good for the liver. I wouldn't know. It's located in the gymnasium, on the boat deck, on the starboard side. That's the right side, in case you had not been informed.
I'm ready to go.
Very good. Have you unpacked? You'll find your trunk key in your bag on the bed. And remember your personal effects, your watch and bag. If you require additional assistance, please ring the bell by the door. Good night.
So, the game has begun. We need to go meet PP at the electric camel. So, before we leave, let's grab our bag. And our watch. Meet me tonight on deck. Tell no one, Georgia. She was mentioned in the intro cutscene, if you remember. I'm just going to open this trunk as well. Let's listen to this.
His Majesty's government has assigned an agent of the Crown to rendezvous with you on board the Titanic. Remain in your cabin until your contact gives you further instructions. After completion of all your assignments on board, book passage to remain on the ship and return to Southampton for your next assignment. For a more in-depth report of the international situation in the spring of 1912, please review the white paper included as part of this briefing. That is all.
What do we have here? The menu. Ooh, I'll definitely be getting the roast squab. Whatever the heck that is. Anyway. Let's go and find our contact.
Glory be. It's about time. You're late. Another 5 minutes and I'd have cancelled your mission.
You must be the one who sent me the card.
Yes, I'm Pringle. Penny Pringle, from the Bureau of Secret Service. You didn't think they'd plunk you down on this bucket of bolts and millionaires alone, did you?
I'm sorry for being late.
What a botch-up. Some idiot in the War Office booked me into second, not first class. And I've had a fine time of it, too. The crew wouldn't let me in the first cabin at all. It's just today I located you.
What did you want to tell me?
Look at this. A German colonel named Zeitel. He's inspecting their embassies in Havana, Washington, and Mexico City. We know better. 10 days ago, the Bureau got word that Zeitel has in his possession a priceless copy of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, stolen 2 months ago in Paris after its purchase by a very highly placed member of His Majesty's government.
What's the Rubaiyat?
The Rubaiyat's a book, a collection of medieval Persian poetry, a passion of his lordship's. Poetry. Persians. The German High Command must think it's important enough to have their top man smuggle the lot on board.
What's Zeitel going to do with it?
It's your job to find out. His lordship's watching this very closely. Very closely indeed. I wouldn't fumble this chance either, unless you fancy spending the rest of your career in some grotty Midlands back office shuffling paper about.
Is Zeitel travelling alone?
No. He's with a protégé, name of Heidelitz, I believe. The two spend a great deal of time in the Café Parisien, nibbling pastries. Get into the wireless room. I don't know or care how. Officer Morrow wouldn't let me in. See if Zeitel's received or sent any telegrams about the Rubaiyat. You've got a cryptograph in your trunk. It'll unscramble the German codes for you. You use the brains God gave you. Watch people. Listen. When you find the Rubaiyat, knock on my door.
Which cabin are you in?
Cabin F, 34. Use the second-class stairs. You should be set. Remember, this is your big chance. Don't fail.
Okay, so we have our mission to find the Rubaiyat. And we want to get into the wireless room. Who's this?
You came after all this time. It's Georgia. I'd heard you on board. Where have you been?
I didn't know you were on board.
It's been 5 years. I'd have waited a lot longer to see you again. Why didn't you tell me where you'd gone? Dina hadn't a clue, nor did Jack. My letters were returned. Just like you to show up now, with everything such a beastly mess. You must help me.
What are you talking about?
You've no doubt heard the rumors. I won't deny most of them. I can't.
What rumours?
Even if the money's gone, I won't give the diamonds to Charles, never. These are all that remains. My insurance for a new life without Charles, or Sasha.
Who's Sasha?
Sasha? The owner of the Barbican Gallery? We're friends, of a sort. He's sailing on the Titanic, taking some paintings to New York to sell. Please. I mustn't talk any longer. Take it. Take the necklace. It's my only chance now. Keep it for me. And don't tell Charles you have it. You can't know what he's like.
So we've been given a necklace. Let's put it in the bag. We'll carry on.
Come here. Don't you love the sea air? Really clears out the sinuses. Max Seidelman, Philadelphia, PA. Buyer for Haymaker's Department Store. The Sharpie of Spruce Street, they call me. You a sporting type? You look like the sporting type. Come on down to the smoking room for a nightcap. Riviera's looking for someone to play a few hands of blackjack with him. What do you say? Not much else to do. Not tonight. Brr. Cold as a cast iron commode out here. So, what do you say?
Yes, I'll go.
Great. First, let's swing by the Parisian Cafe. There's a man there named Zeidel, a German. Claims he's a businessman, but he's got something up the sleeve, all right. I know the type, believe me. Dollars to donuts, he's in some racket. So come with, why don't you? We'll hit the smoking room from there. Hey, Colonel, how you doing? Willie, like you to meet a friend.
A pleasure. Heidelitz and I, we welcome diversion during such an uneventful passage, don't we, Willie?
Certainly.
Willie is at the University of Vienna, dissecting children's fables.
Cultural mythology, it's quite interesting. So only a junior professor, I tried to interest Dr. Freud. He's a genius, and
Yes, I am sure, quite. On the passenger list it says you embarked at Cherbourg, yet I have not seen you with the others. You were there, were you not?
I was feeling ill.
I see. You are British. Not so many of you in Titanic's first cabins. These days most of the rich are Americans. Businessmen like Max. Tell me, why do you go to New York?
I'm on holiday.
I'm envious. Unfortunately, my work does not permit me to indulge in the pleasures of the leisure class.
the theory of the leisure class, I have read Professor Hebron. He's quite good.
Quite.
What do you do?
Me? Inspecting our embassies. Imperial Germany desires to make a good impression in North America. Willie is continuing on, to the west, to conduct research on Aboriginal customs.
The Indians, they are fascinating.
Yes. However, I place faith in science, not superstition.
The Colonel was saying this wireless stuff's revolutionizing everything. Sending messages to each other. It's the end of books and newspapers.
Like the Titanic, a technological triumph. Here we dined in comfort while racing along at 20 knots. It's still tied to the outside world by the wireless.
That reminds me, Colonel Seidel, when I go to send you a telegram, they told me it was to be delayed. There are too many messages. The passengers...
I am sure our guests do not care to hear a detailed discussion of your encounter with telegraphy. Now, if you will excuse me...
Please, excuse us.
Won't you call on us tomorrow? Here, in the cafe. The Linzer Tort's quite passable for a British ship. Stop by. Willie and I welcome it most heartily.
Yes, most heartily.
And before I leave, you must allow me to give you some advice. But do not wander the ship. It is not good, I think, on a ship as big as the Titanic. Good night, friends.
Good night.
See? What did I tell you? What did I say? Them too. Up to something, I'd say. The brainy kid gives me the creeps. What a grind. He should hang out with that little blonde. She's a looker, I tell you. Come on, let's hit the smoking room. I'll introduce you to Riviera. What do you say?
Sure, let's go.
Great. Go on up. I gotta see a man about a horse. I'll meet you in a few minutes. Goodbye.
So he's left his pipe. So we'll take that. Let's go and find the smoking room. Oh, who's this?
But my dear, it's Daisy, Daisy Cashmore. Surely you remember. Oh, you are naughty thing. Don't think I didn't know you'd snuck on at Cherbourg. Smithers told me all about it. The old boy's always dripping with news. Heard about Lord and Lady Lambeth. Ruined utterly. Scarcely enough left for appearances, I'm told. I always liked Georgia. Married Charles for his name and his fortune, sensible girl. But she's made her nest. Now she must live in it. Well...
Can we get to the point?
My dear, I have a little favor. A tiny one.
With pleasure.
Tonight at dinner, a man I don't know was making eyes at me. Be an absolute darling and find out who he is.
How should I do that?
Look him up in the passenger list. All I know are his initials, GQC. The list's someplace. Find it. I'll wait right here. Ta!
let's find out who GQC is.
Yes, can I help you?
I require assistance.
Perhaps. As purser, I'm in charge of the Titanic's passengers.
May I see the passenger list?
Have you a name? If you do, I can tell you their cabin number.
A passenger with the initials GQC.
Let me check. Aha. Mr. George Quincy Clifford, A27.
Thanks for your help.
I live to serve.
Good night.
Very good then. Good night.
Okay, let's go back to the lady and tell her the news.
Did you get it? Get his name?
Yes, it's George Quincy Clifford.
Clifford. Clifford. Never heard of him. You don't suppose he's rich, do you?
Could be filthy.
You're an angel. And I've news for you, too. While you were gone, Andrew Conkling's been asking for you. Yes, Conkling, the steel baron. God knows what he's been doing in Europe, buying it probably. And where was I? Oh, yes, Andrew Conkling asked me to pass along this. You know his wife Beatrix, the designer. Such an eye! Her clothes preserve the bust line. Couldn't be more flattering. Keeps the eye moving. Much nicer than Worth's.
A matter of extreme urgency requires your attention.
You
Meet me
know
in
his
Scotland
wife
Road,
Beatrix, the
AC.
designer. They're friends with Captain Smith. Smith! So handsome, so dashing. White Star's best officer, or was. He's retiring after this voyage. Couldn't be more tragic. My dear, you've blanched. Bad news?
Good night.
Certainly, certainly, I must... It's Mrs. Burbank! Consuelo!
So, we want to meet Riviera in the smoking room. But we also need to go and speak to Andrew Conkling. Let's let
Let me
Max
introduce
introduce
you
us.
to Buick Riviera. Remember, he's French, and you know what they're like. Come here.
Good evening, mon ami. Buick Riviera welcomes you to the tables. I am always delighted to play with friends of Max. You look familiar. We make a meeting before? Deauville? The casino at Monaco? New Mexico. I lived there once. In Diamondback. Such a town. So, have we met?
So this is a reference to another game by Cyberflix called Dust, I think. It's like a Wild West game. I haven't played it myself, but I think that's what the reference is. So I'm going to say no. I don't think we've met before.
Too bad.
Good luck. You'll need it.
A game, mon ami?
Yes. So I think we'll stay.
You are the winner. Magnifique. You like to play again?
No, I've got to go now.
Bonsoir.
So I don't think the blackjack games have any effect or bearing on the story or your progress in the game. It's just for a bit of fun. Right, let's go and find Conkling. So Scotland Road's on the other side of the ship. That's the lift attendant. He can give us directions if we get lost. But in this case, I do know where I'm going. I vaguely know where I'm going. There he is.
Hello, I'm Conkling. Good of you to come. I trust you're finding the accommodation satisfactory?
They are, thank you.
You're welcome. White Star's anxious for everyone to be as comfortable as possible, particularly on the maiden voyage.
Why do you want to meet here?
Sorry to seem mysterious. You must understand someone in my position, an investor in this ship, needs discretion.
Why's that?
You're under no obligation, of course. I have a slight problem. You may be able to help. A servant has stolen an important business document from me, and I must recover it. A few years ago, my wife Beatrix hired a young Irish girl as maid in our London house. We treated her well. 2 weeks ago, she up and left without notice, taking a certain letter with her. I'd given up all hope of recovering it, until my wife spotted her this morning on the third-class promenade. Needless to say, I checked with the purser. She'd been scheduled to sail on the Philadelphia. But those passengers were transferred on board the Titanic because of a coal strike.
Why ask me to do this?
Government officials, friends of mine, told me a bureau agent was on board. I found you through Mrs. Cashmore, a preposterous woman, but she does have an eye for accomplishment. Look, will you help me? You will be rewarded handsomely.
Perhaps. What's the maid's name?
Her name is Shayla Hacker. She's 20 or thereabouts. I was her benefactor, one might say.
Just her benefactor?
Yes. This puts me in a, difficult situation. This young woman, she could cause considerable damage to me, to my reputation if she goes to the newspapers.
What's in the letter?
Confidential business matters. Conkling Steel provides steel for ships. This ship, for example. If the contents of the letter were publicized, our competitors would profit greatly.
Where's the woman now?
I've gotten word to her to meet on the poop deck. Go in my place. Tell her there'll be no trouble if she returns the letter. Afterwards, report to me in our suite, B59. Her name is Shayla Hacker. Good night.
Right, so whenever you get a cutscene like this, it means some time has passed on. Doesn't really affect us that much at this point in time. But there is a time passing mechanic in this. It's not real time, it's just based on the people you speak to. So you speak to a certain amount of people, and time passes on.
What did I tell you, Shay? I knew he'd not come in person.
Hush, Jack, hush. Conklin, he did send you, didn't he?
You didn't say there would be two of you.
I told you, it's a trick. I knew Conklin wouldn't come. He sent one of his cronies instead.
Are you Miss Hacker's friend?
I'm her brother. And Conklin. Because of him, Shayla's had to leave everything and everyone she knows.
Jack, don't.
That son of a bitch. She was his maid and all the time violating it.
Hush, Jack. I'll have no more of it. Go on, Jack, say it.
You tell Conklin we have his letter, and he'll not be seeing it till he coughs up a tidy sum, too.
How much money for the letter?
5,000, do you hear? Dollars. Enough to get her started right in America. And if he moves a hand against us, I'll make sure the newspapers get the letter and print it. So tell Conklin. 5,000. Measured against what he has, it's a bloody bargain.
I must go.
Meet us here again. At 1 tonight.
$5,000, then he'll get his damn letter. Agreed?
I'll have to ask Conkling.
It's your only chance. We'll be waiting for you.
Right. So with that out of the way, I think it's time we get on with our main mission. And to start with, we'll need to get into the wireless room. So, I'm going to use the map because it allows you to fast travel. dear, we've been rumbled.
Good evening. Third Officer Morrow here. Sorry, the wireless room's off limits to passengers. No passengers allowed.
We'll have to try and butter him up then. The sea appears calm.
Yes, very calm.
You seem a little worried about something.
No moon. I don't like that. Can't see what's coming. No moon means surprises, as if we don't have enough already. Mr. Ismay, the White Star Line's president's on board. We're walking eggshells round him, I tell you. Though that's nothing compared to the creeping about my brother-in-law's doing at the moment. His entire London office is in an uproar.
Could you elaborate?
Tom works in the Admiralty. Seems our plans for troop deployments against Germany disappeared 3 weeks ago. Tom says the big boys are petrified the Jerrys will get wind of it. Could upset the balance of power. Politics. Desktop espionage. Bureaucrats. Pah, give me the sea. You can toss the rest.
You don't like politics?
Never have. Not since the war.
What war was that?
South Africa. Boer War. The officer was a drinker. He was drunk when they trapped us out on the veldt. On a moonless night. It was a massacre. We never saw them coming. Drink always leads to the devil.
No wonder moonless nights make you jumpy.
An interesting connection. For all I know, it could be true. A man's got his troubles. Sick child, being away from home. But I hate whiners and apologizers. Well, thank you for your insight.
So now may I visit the wireless room?
Have a look, why don't you? Mind you, Phillips will have my head if he catches you in there, but I don't see any harm. Go on in.
There we go. So let's go in. So we can use this to actually send messages, but that's not what we're here for at the moment. Ah, that sticks out. Okay. We'll take that. Those are the instructions for using the wireless machine. But we're not going to use it. We're going to go back to our cabin and decode the message.
What's your step?
Are you hurt, Henry?
No harm done. No harm.
I'm so sorry.
Trot on my toe.
We're the Goss Joneses from Haltwhistle, you know. How are you finding the crossing?
So these two just interrupt you sometimes when you fast travel. It's really annoying. Very nice, thank you.
You're English, then? I would have thought American. Oh, my. I didn't mean to insult you.
Can't hold a thought.
Dreadfully large place, America.
Brain like as if she's got
all that space and all those immigrants trying to fill it up. I was just commenting to Henry, on a White Star crossing one meets all the right people. While we were just chatting with a delightful elderly couple in the reception. The Strausses, wasn't that right?
Own a small dry goods store in New York somewhere. Called Macy's.
On D-Deck.
Ribena, must you always finish my sentences? You're as jumpy as that American chap, that photographer.
Yes, he was just snapping away.
Taking pictures of some German colonel and that Englishman.
Snap, snap, snap.
War's coming all right, mark my words.
War? How beastly. Will Mr. Burns have to fight? He and his wife, such sweet things. But I do see her point. It is their honeymoon. Why he insists on snapping those photos, I haven't a clue.
For God's sake, woman, talk, like a madam in a Rangoon bawdy house.
Henry, that's unspeakable.
So don't speak then. Yaps louder than a scrum of rabid corgis. Now see here, this Burns chap.
If you want to see something interesting, take a look at his pictures. He's on C deck, cabin C, 78.
So, we can now visit George Burns as well, the photographer. They say C78. It's going to be on this side.
Yes, can I help you?
You have photo equipment with you?
I set up a small darkroom in my cabin.
May I see your work?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have time to show it to you.
You must be very busy.
My wife's angry with me because I've spent more time with my camera than with her. She just doesn't understand that a photographer can't stop taking pictures even on his honeymoon. Have you seen Stephanie? She's wearing a blue hat. I better wait for her.
So let's find Stephanie.
Yes?
Can I come in?
The lounge is closed for the night. We'd open it again only in an emergency, which we are not experiencing at the moment. Good night.
Okay, so she's not in there. Let's talk to this lady.
I don't know you, nor do I want to. Leave me or I shall summon a steward.
Excuse me.
If you want to be a bore, I suggest you travel steerage. Good evening.
That was that. Let's check the stairs for this Stephanie. If we can't find her, then carry on with what we were doing. This might be Stephanie. Can't actually speak to her. But let's go back to Mr. Burns.
Hello. Good to see you again. Have you seen Stephanie? She's wearing a blue hat.
Yes, she's in the grand staircase.
She must really be sore with me.
Maybe you should pay more attention to her.
You've got pretty good advice. I'm going to find her right now. Excuse me. Good night.
Let's just let ourselves into his cabin. So, film development. Make sure you've turned off all light sources or the film will be exposed. Turn on the dark room lantern. Open film cartridge and remove paper. Place in start bath. Is that this one? Wait 15 to 20 seconds. You should begin to see the image develop. Remove from start bath and place in stop bath. With this one. Wait another 10 to 15 seconds. Remove from stop bath. The image area should be fully developed and to drive desired. So 15 to 20 seconds in the first, and then 10 to 15 in the second. We need to turn the lights off and turn the light on in the dark room. So let's get the lights off. Where's the dark room light? Let's turn these back on. Aha, there it is. Okay. Let's try again. Just make sure I've definitely got it. Okay. Okay, I don't think we got that one right. But it looked like Sasha Barbican. So that's clearly Barbican and Zeitel. That's Heidelitz with a young woman. So it's a bit of a clue, but nothing we need to worry about just yet. Let's go and decode our message. So, Rubaiyat hidden in boiler room 3, coal chute 4. SB will deliver painting after pickup. Will confirm Zeitel. So, we need the boiler room. So we're going to fast travel. I find the music really quite creepy. I always remembered when I was younger when I played this, it was really creeped me out. I couldn't be in some of the areas for too long, so I get too scared. Didn't realise you could just turn the music up.
What the? A passenger? I can't regulate the steam for boilers 1 and 2, so I don't have time for you. You're where you shouldn't be. Get up top before you're kicked up there.
I'm on official business.
Oh, with White Star, are you? I'm glad you've come. I've got some serious problems with this control panel.
Perhaps I can solve that problem for you.
Oh, I doubt it. She's really acting up. See? Still working the bugs out of her. See for yourself.
I'll help you.
Have at it. There's a gauge showing the turbine's power output. The needle's got to move into the green zone. Over here.
I don't think we've got much choice, really. So, it's a bit of a mini game. We need to get dial into the green area. It makes these horrible noises, so let's get it done as quickly as possible. It's just trial and error, really. Nearly there. Oh, we had it. There we go.
Right smart you were. She's running much smoother now. Say, since you were so interested, go on, have a peek in the engine room. She's quite a sight.
There we go. Let's get in the engine room. It's not actually the engine room we want, it's the boiler room. Use this.
You are a passenger. Excuse me, I would speak with you.
What do you want?
Forgive me, I am sorry to intrude on you, a person of such high station. I am Vlad.
What are your troubles?
I have many. I am leaving my home. I am a Serb and they have killed my wife, my children, the Austrians. For that they will pay. But I do not want to burden you. Please, I need a favor. I have a friend in first class, in cabin A14. Mr. Barbican has a package for me. Can you bring it here?
Can't you get it yourself?
Me? Enter first class like this? No, they would catch Vlad.
What's your friend's name?
His name is Barbican, in A14. Tell him you've come from Vlad. He will give you the package. I wait here for your return. Your assistance will be repaid manyfold.
Right, so this bit's important. If we leave and get the package, Vlad will have taken the Rubaiyat by the time we get back. So the Rubaiyat's actually here. Now if we go back up the stairs with the Rubaiyat, Vlad will shoot us, and that'll be the end of the game. So we need to hide the Rubaiyat in this coal chute instead. Because why would you think to look in any of the other coal chutes? But we need to make Vlad go away now, so we'll go and get his package.
Yes?
I'm looking for Mr. Barbican.
You found him. Sasha Barbican of Barbican Galleries. Now, what is it that I can help you with?
To receive a package for Vlad.
For Vlad? He's on board? Please come in. He did it. I told him not to, told him I'd pay his ticket, but he was too proud. Such a tragedy about his family. They were with my mother's people.
What happened to his family?
When Austria took Bosnia, they were killed. Many were. With his family dead, America seems as good a place as any for Vlad.
What will he do in America?
Ask Vlad, I don't know. Here, his things. He'll be glad to get them. It's rather late.
Good night.
Good night. Enjoy your voyage.
Okay, before we go back to Blad, we'll just pay Conkling a visit as well, so we can tell about the offer from the hackers.
Come in. I'd hoped to meet you earlier. However, my wife and I were calling on the Astors. Madeline's pregnant. Beatrix was thrilled. We have no children.
Jack wants $5,000 for the letter.
I see. It's a ransom. May I present Mrs. Conkling?
That's her.
You should pitch the ungrateful girl overboard.
Charmed.
Your clothes, French cut. Quite fetching. I forgot to tell you when we first met.
Beatrix is on her way to California. She's got a new project in... Where is it, dear?
A cow town, someplace called Los Angeles. I'm doing up a little resort there. It's called the Beverly Hills Hotel. So, where is the Irish tart? Dreaming of her newfound riches?
We were just talking about that, darling.
My husband and myself extended every courtesy, showed every kindness to Shayla. We've no children. Shayla became quite dear to us. So her theft hurt us all the more for the trust we placed in her. Don't fail us. Now, excuse me. I must retire. I have a frightful headache.
Maybe if you took off that hat.
It was a pleasure. Good night. Andrew?
My wife felt strongly about Shayla. As I've told you, we had no children of our own. Look, you must get that letter. Don't wait until tomorrow. See if you can speak to Shayla directly, without her brother. She's in the third-class cabins forward, on F deck, number 59. Good night. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Right, let's go back to the boiler room. Here is your package.
Thank you. I must see Mr. Barbican. I've bad news. He will not be happy. I am looking for something. Something very important. But it's not here. You have seen a small... It is of no importance. Good night.
So, our plan worked. Let's get the Rubaiyat. And that is our first objective completed. So, we're going to go and tell Pringle that we've got it. And we'll be given another objective. She's in one of these cabins. Is it this one?
Did you get it? Did you find the Rubaiyat? Smashing. What have you learned?
The Rubaiyat was stowed in a coal chute in the boiler room.
I was wondering how you got so dirty. There's a spot on your cheek. Yes, right there. You got it.
Zeitel's exchanging the Rubaiyat for a painting you will pick up later.
More art? Zeitel's no connoisseur. No, there's something about that painting of interest to the German High Command.
Here is the Rubaiyat.
Let me see. That's the Rubaiyat, all right. Well done. Leave it with the purser for safekeeping. It shall be undisturbed there.
I met a stowaway named Vlad. He knows Sasha, an art dealer.
I don't have any information about Vlad, but the other fellow, look here. Zeitel's Titanic contact is a London art dealer named Sasha Barbican. They say he smuggles art, and he's not above selling stolen merchandise. The files say he's Serbian, interestingly enough, with links to some shady Balkan groups.
What do I do now?
The painting's what Zeitel's really after. You must secure it. Where or how, I don't care. Just find it and bring it back here. Remember, leave the Rubaiyat with the purser for safekeeping. He might also know where the painting's stored. Sneak a peek at his cargo manifest. That should help you find the painting. Cargo stored somewhere beneath the forecastle deck. Things are thickening up quite nicely, aren't they? We've got to get our hands on that painting. Don't fail.